Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. You are joining me for Choices of Stories You Play, Rules of Engagement, Book 1, Chapter 19, The Morning After. Now, playing as Jess. The morning after the captain's ball, you wake up disoriented and very hungover. You rub your eyes, clearly. Wait, this isn't my room? And where are my clothes? The sheets rustle beside you as someone turns over in bed. Huh. I guess I hooked up with Carter again? You lift out the blankets and see Blake, naked and fast asleep. I should keep quiet. Scream! Ah! You manage to stifle your cry of surprise. Wow. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Score, because I'm Jess and Blake is not. Super fit. Although, this could complicate things. You don't say. You scan the room and see strange items scattered everywhere. A captain's hat, a whiskey glass, and a floaty. What the hell happened last night? Let's think about this. I'm gonna go with the whiskey. You pick up the glass from the nightstand and see an empty whiskey bottle beside it. Did we drink this whole bottle? The captain's hat. You pick up the captain's hat off the floor and see a red lipstick mark on the side. Did I do that? And the swan floaty. The swan floaty encircles the desk lamp. A floaty? What is it even doing here? Whatever happened last night, I definitely need to find my clothes. I should turn over the pillow, turn over the ottoman, search the floor. The floor is littered with many articles of clothing, none of which seem to be yours. As you pace back and forth, Blake murmurs incoherently, then goes back to sleep. Oops. You find your uniform buried under the ottoman and get dressed. Phew, I should get out of here. As you head to the door, Blake stirs in his sleep, and you tense up. Uh-oh. Blake opens his eyes, groggily. Jess? Is that you? You hustle quickly through the door. I don't think I can do this conversation right now. Wait! Jess! You rush up, walking quickly across the deck towards your room. As you approach, a girl with blonde hair runs up to you. Nicole, where have you been? I've been searching everywhere for you. She must think I'm our sister. Nicole, yep, that's me. Do I look like I'm into tweed? I actually, yeah, that's not really my style. Oh, right. I was definitely too far away when I made that call. You must be Jess. You must be that girl that my sister's so into. The name's Audrey. So, you can't find Nicole? She disappeared last night in the middle of the ball. I was hoping she'd come back in her cabin by now. Wait, don't you and Nicole have adjoined rooms? You must have seen her. Not really. Why? Where were you last night? That seems to be the question of the day. You try as hard as you can to recall the events of last night. Jess, are you sure? Shh. Shh. Relive what happened the night before. I think I'm starting to remember. Oh, this is gonna really go horribly wrong, and somehow just YouTube's gonna hate it. In the end of the captain's ball, with most of the cleanup tasks done, only you and Carter are left of the serving staff. I'm beat. Let's call it a night. Even Blake probably left hours ago. Go on ahead. I'm just gonna finish clearing out these decorations. It's like I don't even know you anymore, as I had to turn down the fan because it's probably too loud. I'll be right behind you. Just go. Have it your way. An hour later, you hear the kitchen door open. Jess? You must be exhausted. I didn't realize you were still here. Just finishing now. I'm glad I saw you. I believe I was promised whiskey. The kitchen still needs to be put back in order, the uniforms need to be sent to the laundry, and I haven't finished writing up the event log. You know what? All of those have one thing in common. They can wait till tomorrow. We did our time. Now it's our turn. I told you I'd teach you how to celebrate, right? Well, maybe just one drink. To celebrate professional achievements with a work colleague. Yeah, you set that bar sure high, but, don't you? Blake returns from the kitchen with a bottle of your favorite whiskey. I suppose we weren't too mediocre tonight. Alright, you can say that I did a great job. You're really letting one raise from the captain go to your head. But I'll admit, it was well-deserved. A compliment from Blake Yasuda? Are you sure you aren't drunk? I mean it. You really impressed me. 2 compliments? Now I know you're drunk. You slide the bottle back across the table to him. Then why are you giving me this? Hey, I don't want this to stop. If I get you really drunk, maybe I'll find out what you honestly think of me. You're something else, aren't you? Another round! You know, when you first started, I thought you'd barely last the day. Hey! Honestly, can you blame me? Well, you're right, I was self-centered brat. I guess you really underestimated me. You know what? This is one time I'm very glad I was wrong. Anyway, no one doles out the shrimp cocktails like I do. So, Blake, are you excited about getting a new chef? How are your parents doing? Let's take a shot! Are you excited about the new chef? How are your parents doing? Let's ask about the chef. A Michelin-rated chef? Of course! I've always been interested in the culinary arts. I'm sure I can learn a thing or two from this new chef. Hell yes! Another shot to move it up and up. Another round. Whoo, putting it back, aren't we? A couple hours later! Okay. Let's go exploring. I want to go explore. Blake hiccups. Yep. Where do we explore to? You beckon for him to stand up and bring the empty whiskey glass. It's only exploring if you don't know where. Okay. Alright, technically she has some wisdom. Grab the bottle of whiskey and march over to the door when something catches your eye. The captain's hat. What's this? You put the hat on. Looks good. Onward! Oh. Yep, plastered. You both stroll along the pole, taking swigs from the almost empty whiskey bottle. You take off the hat and plant a giant lipstick-stained kiss on it, before perching it back on your head. I'm Captain Jess Sparrow. I sail all the seas. I don't doubt it. You point at the imaginary people around the deck. You get a chef, and you get a chef. Everyone gets a chef. Are you the captain, a pirate, or Oprah? I'm sensing some inconsistency. I can see where they... Inconsistency? Blake points to the pool. Oh, what's that? Over there in the water. Pick up the floaty. You lean over and fish the floaty out of the water. If I have a hat, you need a hat too. Oh, no. You fit the swan floating securely over Blake's head. You and Blake both double overlapping. What's happening? I feel ridiculous. You look ridiculous. Feels good, doesn't it? You both stumble down a hallway. Maybe I should walk you back now. It's late? Yes. Where is... this way, I think. Try this door, go down the hall. Try another, go down the hall. You head down the hall, but all the doors look the same, and you backtrack. This door? I don't know if you don't know? You don't? No? Oh. Let's drop off a bottle and other stuff at mine first. And then find yours. Or if you're lost, we can crash for the night and I'll take the floor. I mean, floor. Aye, Captain. Blake takes you down a few more corridors and unlocks a door, clumsily. A couple passes and giggles at the sight of you two wearing the hat and the swan. You two look funny. As you reach your hand up to the floaty, you miss, swaying unsteadily, and your hand lands on Blake's cheek. Oh. You trail your fingers down his cheek to his lips. Jess, are you sure? Shh. You savor the anticipation for a moment before your lips meet his for the first time. You kiss him more as your hand fumbles with the door handle. You fall into the room together, tossing the captain's hat aside and setting the whiskey bottle on a nightstand. Blake puts the glasses down and struggles with the swan floaty on his head. Let me just get out of this. He sends it flying across the room and it lands around a lamp like a game of ring toss. You pull Blake by his tie towards the bed and then jump on top of him as he pulls at your uniform buttons. Your clothes scatter across the room. Jess, come here. So that's what happened. Hey, you okay? You zoned out there for a second. Oh yeah, sorry. I, totally don't remember what happened last night. I was too wasted. Let's just go to my room, and I'll unlock Nicole's. Sure thing. I like to have a frog in my throat. You know, you blush as red as your sister does. You enter your room and open the door to Nicole's adjoining room, where it looks identical. That would be so boring. All of her stuff is gone. This doesn't look good. Do you think she really jumped ship? Well, you were here, the last one to see her, right? Did something happen? We were just having fun, running around, stealing the captain's hat. Long story. Anyway, later I saw that she was talking to this older lady. Short hair, red dress. Aunt Mallory? Whatever they talked about, Nicole got all weird the rest of the night, and she said she wanted to go to bed early. I didn't see her after that. I came by this morning to see if she was doing okay, but now this. I think I'm going to kill my, throat, because... Oh my... It's like, you know there's something lodged in your throat. You just know it. You feel it, but you can't. No matter how many times you clear your throat. Okay. Melanie Rest said something to make her leave. Nicole definitely could be back soon. Something to make her leave. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure my aunt will do anything to get one of us out of the inheritance race and off the ship. Look, there's a note on the desk. You both approach the desk. Nicole says she left the ship to start her internship. now playing as Nicole, earlier at the captain's ball. I'm sorry, but what would your parents think if they saw you running around like this? My parents? I hate to bring them into this, but they would never have approved of this behavior. Your mother would be so heartbroken. You really think so? My sister always talked about how clever you were. She believed you had such a bright future ahead of you. Nicole, I hope you don't lose your way. Like to make sure you lose your way right off the boat. Unfortunately, that never happens, huh? At dawn, you pack your things. I'm sorry, Audrey. I made a promise a long time ago, and I can't give up my internship. Not when I'm so close. You take a cab and arrive at the airport, suitcase in hand. Goodbye. Now playing his desk, you finish reading the note and sigh. I have to go after her. She didn't even say goodbye. I thought... Audrey sighs. I don't know what I thought. In my opinion, Nicole leaving is total BS. How could she not tell me? I'm her twin. Plus, now what are we gonna do about the inheritance? She's just giving up? We're really gonna let Violet and Aunt Mallory win? Exactly. I don't know what to do, though. She clearly didn't want us to follow her. Maybe we should just give her space for now. I guess. I'll really miss her. Me too. Anyway, I should tell Katie what happened. I wonder how the captain's ball went for her. Let us not talk about how it went. If you notice, Dean Edition isn't up on the channel. There's a reason for that. Stay to the end. Now playing as Katie. The day after the captain's ball, you reread the letter you've just received. Dear Katie, meet me at the port when you get up. I have a special surprise for you. With love, Leo. I wonder what it is. It's depression. It's depression. I mean, what? You make your way down to the port where Leo awaits you. Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. Hey, you. You really have a thing for mysterious messages, don't you? I can think of an activity I like more than sleeping. Let's do that. Sorry, but I wanted to do better than a text this time. It's always a surprise with you. Oh, I'm not done yet. I just wish we were meeting under different circumstances. I have to leave soon. My security detail is waiting for me. Yes, Bastine. But the fact that our time is so short just makes it more meaningful, and there's something I need to say now. I don't understand. Leo takes your hand in his. All my life, I've had such a structured, guarded existence. I've spent my life defying those rules, acting on impulse, and running from my past. But recently I realized I wasn't running from everything. I was running to something, to my future, to you. There's no one else I'd rather run away with. You mean... Leo gets down on one knee, pulls out a little jewelry box, and... Katie. I don't think so! Trent? What are you doing here? Well, go ahead. Proceed if you want. Of course, you may find there are a few complications. What are you talking about? Your ex-fiancé holds up a certificate written all in Greek, and your eyes widen in recognition. This crew member will not leave me alone about her paperwork. I filled it out for you, and Trent has already signed. You just need to print and sign your name here and here. Sorry, dear. This little shindig can't happen because you and I are already married. No. Wah, wah, wah. To be continued. Thanks for playing Book 1 of Rules Engagement. Stay tuned for the more travel, adventure, drama, and romance in Book 2. So, you ready for the bad news? You're gonna like this bad news. Not really. No, you won't. So long story short, when I finished Leo Edition, right? I pressed continue instead of this. Restart chapter. That was fun. So I never got Dean done. And I wanted to also, like I said, figure out. I went back through, I looked at 19, I'm like, oh, crap. So, you know, you meet either Leo or William, or in my normal edition, I met William. And I was like, oh, this is going to carry over. Crap. So, long story short, not too happy about it. I'm going to have to literally restart the book. I'm just done. So here's some criticism to you, Pixelberry. How about when someone completes the book, you allow them to select, just like a regular book in real life, or even real online books, right? Ones you can buy from like iTunes, Google, anywhere. You can select what chapter you'd like to go to. Criticism. Yes, I'm giving you some. So I'm literally going to have to restart this. I'm not going to do it right now. I know in book 2 you can still choose, because remember, different people come at you, and then eventually you do have to make that decision. But I want to not leave the Dean thing hanging, even though YouTube automatically flagged it because it contains not so PG suggestive details, I guess. I mean, you'd have to have an imagination besides a toddler's to figure it out. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm working on the other things and stuff right now, like Endless Summer, Freshman Book 3, things like that. So I'm trying to get those wrapped up. Crown of the Flame, I don't know. Maybe when I'm done with everything, because everyone's just looking at Crown of the Flame like, so we're doing Endless Summer. I just uploaded Endless Summer actually tonight. So I'll probably upload this Wednesday before the Real Choices go live, which saddens me. It really does. With that being said, the only real difference for this one, at least I don't have to reboot this one, but I will have to continue. I guess I could carry over with Leo, but so Rules of Engagement, I may hold off book 2, because I was going to hold it off regardless because of Freshmen and other things, but I may have to hold off and do it here in the future, because I wanted to make sure William was that choice going in. I didn't want anything to be off course. This upsets me. I don't want to do that to you folks. So like I said, we're doing Endless Summer right now. We're going to do Freshman Book 3, nearing the end of Endless Summer. We're doing things like that. So yeah. Glad I was transparent with you guys about that. Otherwise, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Also head down in the description down below. You can always support my content, which would be awesome and very generous of you. There's a couple links for that. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, there's a couple links for that. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.